切り込む。おお、一のたちは任されよ。
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another broadcast. Today I want to talk about Alita Battle Angel yet again, or more specifically, I want to talk about how Alita Battle Angel fans, on the whole, are basically like the Goblin Slayers of the entertainment industry. They're taking on the trolls in the comments section across YouTube and other social media platforms. They're taking on the shill media, and they are doing very good things. The Goblins are out in force. Now on my Captain Marvel videos, on my Alita videos, these people come in and they say things, even though Alita has now in 3 weeks crossed the global $350 million threshold, it still has many more weeks to go. We'll see how the legs that it has or doesn't have. But they're in the comments section, they are total pessimists. They're saying, give it up. It's hopeless. You're never going to get a sequel. Pessimism is the easiest thing in the world to do. It doesn't take any mental energy at all to just be like, yeah, everything stinks, whatever, that sort of thing. Hope is that virtue where you need it most when things appear hopeless. And that is what Alita Battle Angel fans have. Although things aren't actually even hopeless. If you listen to what Robert Rodriguez says, if you listen to what James Cameron says in their interviews, this was a labor of love for them. Robert Rodriguez literally said this felt like an independent movie. They weren't beholden to studios like he was in other films. James Cameron and Robert Rodriguez are not your typical Hollywood players. They have shown in their interviews that they want more than anything. They're looking for any excuse to do a sequel to this film. And the fact of the matter is that accountants will be poring over all the end totals. They are going to be looking at the global sales. They're going to be looking at audience reactions. They're going to be looking at the Blu-ray, DVD, all that kind of stuff, those sorts of sales. They're going to be looking at the merchandise. They're going to add it all up, and they are going to see, okay, can we make this happen again? And James Cameron is the type of guy, if he wants to make it happen, it's going to happen. But here is why this is so important in terms of not listening to the goblins on YouTube and in the media. If you are a fan of Alita Battle Angel, if you are a fan of anime and manga, and you want to see other projects, great intellectual properties brought to the big screen, how this movie ultimately performs when all is said and done, the accountants, the producers, the directors, the writers, the power players across the industry, around the world, they are going to be looking at this and they can see, okay, if we do a movie, say Goblin Slayer for instance, maybe we don't want to do this on a $170 million budget because we're not quite sure, but if we can get a Robert Rodriguez type directorial debut on a Goblin Slayer movie and we do it for $100 million, we basically know that we are good to go in terms of turning a profit. So how this movie does, there's going to be third and fourth order effects in terms of all the other projects out there that people like Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron would like to make. People that have independent spirits. The goblins in the Hollywood industry, the goblins within Disney, they don't want competition. They don't want people pushing the envelope in terms of this movie. The special effects that they have, they were literally creating new things that they were doing things that have not been done before. Again, they were trying to push the envelope. In Hollywood, what they want to do, they like to be complacent. They like ideology. The SJWs within the industry would love nothing more than to have an audience and a population that will just take their ideology like it's gruel, spoon-fed to them. And if you just say, okay, this checks all the little marks. Oh, this movie is great because woman power. This movie is great because it hits every single SJW talking point. Not because of the plot, not because of the character development, not because of the special effects. No, because it has the right politics. They want zombies. They want goblins. They want trolls. They want people that do not question things. And so, again, if you are doing this to send a message, if your gut and your heart and your head tells you, you know what, I need to support this movie. I don't care if it gets a sequel. I would like it to get a sequel, but if it doesn't, I understand that I am sending a message, and I understand that the bottom line on this movie, again, when all is said and done, 2, 3, 4 months from now, when the very last theater somewhere around the world shuts down in terms of playing Alita, and they count all the money that is made, I know that other people that are into manga and anime that want to make movies, big budget movies, they're going to use this in their pitch meetings around the world. It's very important for that reason alone. So again, guys, do not listen to the trolls. Do not listen to the goblins. Follow your heart. Follow your gut. Follow your instinct. Follow what your mind, logic, and reason tells you. Yes, the goblins are myopic, and they want you more than anything to just give in. They don't want you to have any sort of hope because they don't have hope, because they are pessimists. But anyway, guys, I want to hear what you have to say about Alita Battle Angel. I want to know what you think about seeing Alita 1, 2, 3 more times before it's completely out of theaters. I want to hear what you have to say about Captain Marvel and the Shield Media. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks to all my Patreon members, new and old. Thanks to all my subscribers, new and old. I really appreciate it. I'll be back with a new video in the near future, and I'll see you later. See ya.
オルクボルグ。
無事か。
なんとかだけどね、そっちの方が無事じゃないでしょ。
そうだな。